Developing this morning, people in Minneapolis gathered overnight for a vigil for a woman killed during an encounter with federal immigration officials. Police identify her as 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good.
Yeah, that case now drawing national attention with local and federal officials disagreeing over just what happened and why. Our Natalie Haddad is in our newsroom this morning, and this is an incident intensifying the president's immigration enforcement procedures. Natalie?
Yes, especially in the Twin Cities, whose officials have pushed back on the ICE presence there. Now, as we mentioned, the woman shot and killed by a federal officer in Minneapolis has been identified as 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good. She is a U.S. citizen and mother of a 6-year-old. Protests and a vigil followed the scene as questions grow over what led to the shooting. Now, this cell phone video shows a vehicle blocking a residential street on the south side of Minneapolis. Federal officers approach, tell the driver to get out, try to open the door. The vehicle backs up and then moves forward. An officer in front of it fires his gun, and the woman who was driving died. Now, state and federal officials were quick to address the fatal shooting as witness video circulated online, many different angles. The mayor of Minneapolis saying he feared something like this would happen in the city as U.S. Homeland Security defended the actions of its ICE agent.
ICE agents repeatedly ordered her to get out of the car. She refused to obey their commands. She then proceeded to weaponize her vehicle, and she attempted to run a law enforcement officer over.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is
WFAA spoke to Dr. Alex Del Carmen. He is a criminologist who's consulted with law enforcement agencies across Texas for decades. This is what he had to say.
The Department of Homeland Security has a very, very detailed and strict policy on shooting at moving vehicles. And what it basically says is don't do it. However, DHS policy also notes that if the agent feels that his or her life is in danger, in other words, the person has weaponized the vehicle, they can in fact use lethal force.
This incident occurred after Homeland Security deployed more than 2,000 ICE agents to Minneapolis and as an ICE operation was taking place. Now, what that operation was specifically is unclear. The investigation into this shooting is underway. Kara?
All right, Natalie, thank you. Still ahead this morning, ABC's Alex Perez live from the neighborhood where it happened. The latest from officials overnight and how the community is responding. We'll have that for you at 6:40.